Hey, Spirit Intuitives. I told you that I would be back, and so I am with something else that I want to show you today that I recently just got in the mail, and I said that I wanted an angel card deck, and so it finally came, and I'm excited to share that I purchased the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and these are probably going on 12 years old now, but I just fell in love with these, and I looked at several, and I just decided on these, and I loved the pictures, and I loved the messages, and so they just came yesterday, and I was so super excited, and that's what I was waiting for before I decided to do another video. And what was really super cool that they came yesterday is because I had a roundtable book discussion on self-publishing, and that I was invited to participate in. And that also just happened to coincide with a special date in the life of Warrior 4 years ago when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And what are the odds that that date was going to pop up for me, and that I got these cards. And so I was kind of nervous about the event, but very excited as well. And so when I got the cards, and I took them all out, and I looked at them, and there's the little guidebook that comes with it where it explains them all. And I followed the instructions of what to do, just to do something fun for yourself, and just to kind of set your tone for the day. And so I shuffled the deck, and I read up on what to do. Again, this is kind of a new thing for me. And so the first card that I drew was this one that says, "There's nothing to worry about." How super cool was that to get that for the day? And so I kept that with me, and I brought that to my event, and it went really well. And it just made me feel really good. And I had so many signs yesterday too, just little things that are pertinent to me and my development, and also Warrior. So it was really nice to get those, especially on a day that was so important for him. And the other thing I decided to do with the cards was to do a little bit of a practice that Doreen has in the introduction, where you put 3 cards out. And so these are my cards right here that I had set out. And I'm sure most of you may be watching this know, but maybe some of you don't. So I'll explain it just really quickly here, that the 3 cards that you set out, one is supposed to be on your left, and one is in the center, and one is on your right. And it's supposed to represent your past, but not maybe as far back as you're thinking. It could just be a little bit in your development, what you're going through, or what you've been through. And then your present, kind of how your current situation is, and what's that looking like a little bit for you. And then your future, what that holds. So the 3 cards that I randomly chose was steady progress, exactly what I'm going through. And then the middle one was shower of abundance. And the more description of this in the book is kind of about your financial situation, and maybe finding coins, which I did find a few years ago. Coins really aren't a sign with me, but I did mention them in my book, Spirit and Belief. And that was so ironic because I talked about that recently, and I had just posted that to my old blog, My Warrior Writings, because there was something in there I never talked about. So ironic that I was reading this about coins when I was posting that. And then the third one I got, and this would be for the future, is what do you desire? So I just thought these were just so perfect for what I'm currently going through, and the messages that I needed to hear, especially yesterday on a really great day that I had at that roundtable discussion and a special event in Warrior's life that I had signs on and off all day. So I was waiting for these cards, and so here's the little book that explains them all and a little bit more detail. But I love it because it's smaller. It's not like a big read. They're just real brief, real quick. And so I'm going to try to use these. And and just see where it takes me. So I really love that I got these yesterday. It was just so appropriate. And the other thing that I was going to share is I have another page on my website. If you go to spiritandbelief.com, you'll see it up there, and it's called Work With Me. And I had that up because when I started all this, I really didn't have people that I could talk to, or at least people I trusted. I did a lot on the internet. The internet became my friend with people that I got connections with. I didn't have that trusted BFF. I wasn't ready to discuss this with my husband at all. And it's very sensitive and it's a personal topic. So I have a page on there where you can contact me through phone calls. And again, I'm not a medium, but if you are struggling in some areas like I did, where you might just have some feelings about things and stuff, and you want somebody to kind of guide you through that. And there are people out there, but sometimes you have to join a membership program, or like I said, it's mediumship. So they're hoping that you might develop in that way. And that is really not something that I was looking into. So I would just be there to help guide you through a lot of the psychic areas that you might need assistance in, like I did. And it's so much better talking to someone in person if you don't have that person to talk to, instead of just the internet and trying to trust different people. I mean, that's what I had to do. And there are a couple mediums who I really do trust and believe in, that I've kept in contact with. But there's nothing like talking to a person. And I can answer your questions about the clairs, and just anything relative with, your development, even meditation, signs and synchronicities that you get, celebrities in the afterlife, kind of my thing. But all those after-death communication signs that you might get, spirit visit dreams is a big one with me. So anything like that you might want to discuss. And so if that's something that you're interested in, just to have a trusted voice on the other end of the phone that you can confide in, and hopefully, we can work together on that. And that would be super. And I would love to hear from you. So check out my page on Spirit and Belief. It's called Work With Me. And also, if anyone else has had their share of oracle card decks, I know there's so many out there, and I looked at many. I really did. And I do have a book by Doreen Virtue, and I know she has moved on in different ways. But I loved these, and I loved the paintings and just everything about them. I know there's several others out there. There's some more about spirit guides, and there's butterfly cards and all those that I talked about. So I loved these, and so I think I'll be using these, and maybe I'll get another one down the road. I don't know. So, let me know. Let me know what decks work for you, who you like, why you like them, how they're helping you, if you're working on it with other people. So just feel free to let me know, or check out my website. I still got my blog going on there, where I'm going to get into a lot of other things spiritually. So I just couldn't wait for the deck to come so I could share that with all of you. So until next time, always remember to follow your intuition every day. And I'll be seeing you again soon. Have a great day.